Yesterday marks 22 years since Attack of the Clones originally released, and while it got a lot of criticism and flack during its original premiere, it ended up changing the entire trajectory of Star Wars going forward. Attack of the Clones was actually the first big movie to be shot fully digital, and while Attack of the Clones was criticized for having too much and bad CGI, it really laid the ground for all future movies that we saw using and implementing tons of CGI now. And while some of the CGI definitely looks wonky at points, there are lots of moments that are still impressive and hold up to this day. I definitely think the clone models during the Battle of Geonosis still look incredible and honestly better than a lot of CGI that we see in today's modern day movies. George Lucas taking the risk to dive into CGI and world build Star Wars really brought it to where it is today. Without the vision for Attack of the Clones, we never would have got Revenge of the Sith or Clone Wars. And it's also pretty crazy to think that now all big major action superhero sci-fi movies use tons of CGI just like George was starting to do in episode 2. I personally loved Attack of the Clones. It has its problems, but I always thought it was a fun adventure and it really showed the vastness and variance in the Star Wars universe like we had never seen before up until that point. It also introduced us into the Clone Wars and the Clone Troopers, which is something that blossomed into an amazing series called the Clone Wars. But either way, Attack of the Clones is awesome, and I can't believe it's already been 22 years, but be sure to let us know in the comments what you think of episode 2.